First of all, who am I? My name is Clayton Smith. Online, I go by the handle Argilo. I'm also an amateur radio operator, call sign VE3IRR. And I am an SDR hobbyist. I love to play around reverse engineering protocols and building decoders and encoders for things, experimenting with hardware. So, what's capture the flag? This is not the type of capture the flag we're doing. We're going to do one that looks more like this. Capture the Flag is a game that became popular in the cybersecurity world. And the idea of a Capture the Flag competition in cybersecurity is that you have a bunch of servers, networks, computers, things that need to be hacked. And once you get in, you find little text strings called flags, and you submit those flags into the scoreboard and you get points by breaking into computer systems, reverse engineering, file formats, that kind of thing. Here at GRCon, we do a version of Capture the Flag where those hidden messages are embedded in radio signals. And so we have all kinds of weird and wild radio signals for you to analyze in our competition. Here's an example of one of the signals from a couple of years ago. These are a pair of narrowband FM signals. Normally they'd be at a constant frequency, but these ones are wandering up and down, and so you'd have to make a special receiver to be able to follow that frequency drift and track these signals. Here's another example of a signal painted into the waterfall and gradually fading away into the noise. So it's easy to see the first few letters there, flag, and they're kind of written upside down there. And then the letters of the flag itself are kind of fading away, and you had to figure out a way to pull that signal out of the noise. Here's another example of a signal you might find. This was a signal from a hidden transmitter that we had set up around the venue, and we have some like this again this year. And in fact, if you look between 432 and 434 megahertz, you'll hear one of these hidden transmitters broadcasting right now, and you can, if you can decode what it's saying to you, you'll already have your first flag. And just to give a feel for the sorts of weird and wild things we have, a couple of years ago we had a signal that was an analog NTSC signal and had a bunch of flags embedded into it. You can see there was a QR code on the screen that contained one of the flags, and another flag was embedded in the closed captioning that you can see down at the bottom. So these are just some of the different ways that these messages can be embedded for you to find. We have all kinds of things ranging from beginner to expert, so there's really something for everybody. We even have trivia problems and other things. So even if you have no experience working with GNU Radio yet, drop by and you'll be able to learn and hopefully recover some flags and earn some points. If you want to join in, we have a chat channel on the Matrix server. Join the Capture the Flag channel in the GRCon 24 space. And we are on site in room 301, which is just down the hall. There's a map of the venue. We're in the ballrooms A and B right now. And over there in room 301A is where Capture the Flag is. There's a nice big banner right in front of the room that says Capture the Flag on it. So drop by and join us. The competition started today at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1700 UTC, and runs all the way until Thursday at 4 p.m. local time, 2000 UTC, and we're going to have a demo session on Friday at 2 p.m. where people will show off the cool solutions that they came up with for the CTF challenges. So that can be a really fun thing to look at, see how people solve the challenges that you didn't figure out, or see how somebody solved it differently from how you solved one of the challenges. If you'd like to get started, you can visit ctf.canoeradio.org or scan the QR code. It's all available online. You can play remotely, don't have to be here in person, and about 90% of all the challenges are available remotely. They're IQ recordings that you download, and so you can do that from anywhere. You don't need to be here. We do have a small amount of challenges like the hidden transmitters that I mentioned, where you have to be here in Knoxville. So if you're watching remotely and want to join in and participate in those challenges, team up with somebody here on site, and you can attack those together. So hope you have some fun in the Capture the Flag. Come see us in the room.